Hello and welcome back here to Cindy's Library. Today we are doing Tolkien Talk, specifically his wonderful little tale of Roverandum. So how did Roverandum come apart? Well, basically, it was around 1925. So this was shortly before he may have actually already received his offer of a position at Oxford, but I'm not sure he'd actually started it yet. Anyway, it was between Leeds and Oxford. And so he had 3 children at the time. John, Michael, and Christopher would have been too young, only a baby or toddler, but he was already well in the habit of telling stories to his boys. And it turns out that they went on vacation to the ocean, and at this time Michael apparently had this little toy dog that he absolutely loved. But during this vacation, he took it out onto the beach and they never were able to find it again, sadly. And so, to help console Michael, Tolkien wrote the story of Roverandum to explain what had happened to his little dog toy. And it is very, very cute. It all starts with Roverandum, who at the beginning is a real dog, a very young dog, in fact. Let's see. Once upon a time, there was a little dog, and his name was Rover. He was very small and very young, or he would have known better. He was very happy playing out in the garden in the sunshine with a yellow ball, or he never would have done what he did. So what did Rover do? Well, there was an old man passing who picked up that yellow ball and teased Rover with it. Now granted, that wasn't the nicest thing to do, but Rover reacted by biting him and tearing his pants. And unfortunately, this man was a wizard. And so he ends up turning poor Rover into a toy dog, a tiny toy dog that gets put in a toy store. And he ends up being bought and given to a very nice little boy who sounds a lot like young Michael. But then Rover, no, he kind of wants to escape anyway. He wants to become things to go back to normal anyway. But Rover, it is kind of an accident though, since he didn't actually mean to fall out of the pocket at that precise moment, but he does. And he runs into another wizard who agrees to help him. He's able to turn him back into a real dog, but not fix his size. And there's still the problem of the first wizard, so he sends him to the man on the moon, of course, to stay for a while, and Rover has lots of adventures there. And eventually he ends up going down into the ocean realm as well, and well, let's just say he has lots of adventures there as well. It's a fun little story, only 5 chapters long, perfect for kids. It does emphasize patience and being polite. It also has plenty of mythological elements. There are dragons and mer people. I've already mentioned the wizards and plenty of others as well. I especially like the moon realm. There's the light side and the dark side of the moon, and they're kind of similar in a way, but they're both very different at the same time. And the sea realm is also quite amazingly drawn as well, even though this is just a story for kids. Like I said, Tolkien did lots of stories for his kids. This is one of the few that actually got completely written down, and we are lucky to have it. He even did a few pictures in connection with this story, and I will attach a photo of some of them to the end of this video. But you're looking for something magical to read to kids, especially if they love dogs, then Roverandum is definitely an excellent choice. In preparation for The Hobbit. And pity that we don't have more of the stories that he told his children, but we are certainly very lucky to have what we do. Anyway, that is Roverandum. You can find it in this single edition. It is also in, what is it called? It is called Perilous Realms, that's right. A number of Tolkien's short stories are in Perilous Realms. Roverandum is, and Tree and or Leaf by Niggle is as well, as are some others that we will be getting to soon. So that is my Tolkien talk for today. Thank you for stopping by at Cindy's Library. I hope you enjoyed this. Feel free to leave any comments or suggestions. If you have read Roverandum, or if this encourages you to read Roverandum, I'd love to hear what you think. So until next time, I hope we all stay safe and healthy, and as always, happy reading.